Hello, welcome to Myakka River State Park. Is this your first visit? Well, whether it's your first or your 242nd, you'll find plenty to see and do while you're here. Because not only is this Florida's largest state park, but these 45 square miles encompass 2 lakes, the Myakka River, and 7 distinct biological communities. Begin your tour on the Scenic Park Drive. You'll find plenty of evidence that this was one of the country's first state parks, built back in the 1930s by the Civilian Conservation Corps. Just look for the rustic buildings made of cabbage palm logs and stone. The park drive will take you to the Myakka River Bridge, where large alligators often bask in the sun or cool themselves in tea-brown water. It's a great place to watch wading birds, or to cast your line to a hungry bass or bluegill. The road meanders through miles of shady oak palm hammock with huge moss-draped trees overhanging the drive. The open grassy marshes along your route are great places to look for wildlife, especially in the early morning and late afternoon hours. About 3 miles along your way, the North Drive forks off and winds its way along the shoreline of the upper Myakka Lake. Here, sandhill cranes tend their young, and shorebirds busily scurry over the exposed muddy lake bottom. Migrating ducks sometimes flock to the shallow lake by the thousands in the winter, and alligators swim right in the middle of the roadway in the wet summer. The birdwalk is a great vantage point to view all the characters in this performance, or to quietly watch the sun go down. Would you like to take a walk in a shady forest? The nature trail will take you on a 30-minute trek through a floodplain hammock where you can discover the many ways its inhabitants have adapted to survive harsh conditions like fire, flood, and drought. The park concession is located across from the boat basin of the upper lake. There you'll find bicycles and canoes to rent, souvenirs, field guides, and of course, plenty of good food to eat. For a fee, Myakka Wildlife Tours will take you on an excursion onto the upper lake and the famous Gator Gal, or her younger sister, the Myakka Maiden. These slow but powerful airboats glide over the wetlands vegetation into the shallows where any conventional craft this size wouldn't dare to venture. Or take a jaunt onto the backwoods roads on the tram, where you'll be treated to stories of wildlife, folklore, and days gone by. Myakka River also schedules ranger-guided programs. Check at the park office for the current schedule. Whatever your favorite outdoor pursuit, there's a good chance Myakka River can offer the perfect setting for it. If you enjoy hiking, you'll find over 38 miles of hiking trails and many more miles of dirt roads to take you into the depths of the park. Be sure and obtain a trail map at the park office before you begin your hike. Backpackers can register to camp overnight at any of 6 primitive campgrounds that are located along the trail. Lower Myakka Lake is in the Wilderness Preserve. Deep Hole is a 140-foot sinkhole at the south end of the lake. The sinkhole and the shallow nature of the lake make it popular for fishermen, birders, and nature lovers alike. You can get there by hiking or in a canoe or small boat. Well, by now I'm sure you realize that you'll never see all Myakka has to offer in just one day. So, if you'd like to stay a while, you may want to register to camp or to make reservations to stay in one of the historic log cabins. I'm sure you'll find many interesting ways to spend your day, and you'll want to return time after time to see more. But first, if you'd like to learn more about the park, sit back and enjoy another video.